Thank you for joining us today, Thursday, April 26th. You're watching Tiger News Team on Tiger Media Network. Today we are discussing the recent blackout that left the island of Puerto Rico without power. Also, stay tuned to catch Mackenzie's breakdown of FHSU's sports. I'm your host, Jenna Hawley. According to a recent poll, America is changing its view on gun control. 62% of Americans want a nationwide ban on the sale of assault rifles, as showcased in the recent poll from ABC News. 72% want to raise the legal age to buy rifles and shotguns to 21 in all states, and 85% favor red flag laws that empower police to take away guns from those judged to be a danger to themselves or others. It's clear a large portion of society wants a noticeable change in gun laws. An island-wide blackout last week left thousands without power in Puerto Rico. Recently, the island suffered a major power outage. Power was restored Thursday to those who had electricity prior to the blackout. This is the second blackout the island has faced this month. 2 weeks ago, a tree fell on a power line in the center of the island, leaving 840,000 people without power. However, Puerto Rico is still having difficulties getting power to everyone. According to the Huffington Post, 40,000 people still have no power since Hurricane Maria hit in September. The devastating hurricane crippled the power grid. With another hurricane season on the way, it is unclear how the country will be able to manage preparations. An investigation of the Syrian saga continues. Last week, a chemical inspector was sent to the site of the chemical attack. According to CBS News, people were seen walking the streets and cleaning up. This was an effort to find out who was responsible for the attack that killed 40 people early this month. According to multiple news sources, the United States, Great Britain, and France launched roughly 105 missiles at Syrian chemical plants. This was a response to reports of Syria's president using chemical weapons against his own people. President Donald Trump stated the purpose of the strike was to serve as a deterrent against any future chemical weapons, according to the Military Times. While many praise the Allies for taking action, others see the negative impact. Some Democrats and Republicans voiced opposition to the airstrikes. Trump reportedly bypassed Congress to authorize the strike. British Prime Minister Theresa May also faced backlash for not consulting Parliament before the strikes. According to Al Jazeera.com, Russia urged the UN Security Council to condemn the aggression against Syria. FHSU students and consumers from Developmental Services of Northwest Kansas are weaving their talents together. The Art and Design Department and several DSNWK consumers created the Special Rugs Collaborative Weaving Project. The collaboration includes multiple products. They are now on display at Hayes Public Library in the Schmidt Gallery until May 20th. A recent event on campus shined light on domestic violence and sexual assault. Here's TMN's Alex Perez with the story.
The Interfraternity Council held its annual Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event on Monday. The event is a fun and engaging way for FHSU students to bring awareness to domestic abuse and sexual assault on campus. Men are encouraged to wear women's shoes as a sign of solidarity for their female counterparts. After speeches from representatives of Options, Jana's campaign, and the university, the men were off. Participants were asked to bring their own shoes and are going to attempt to walk an actual mile in those shoes. They're going to walk towards Rarick, around across Jelson Bridge, and then back towards the library and back around the Union, and then finally finish here. As the men made their journey, a female student at FHSU, Taylor Galbraith, praised the event.
I think it's really meaningful, and I think it's a very purposeful event. It's really nice to see a lot of men supporting women.
Trey Giles, who represented Jana's campaign, said he was proud to inspire the men to take action against these issues.
I'm proud of the guys for stepping up and doing something even though it seems quirky about walking a mile in some high heels. It matters because they're taking a statement in front of the rest of the campus, and I'm just happy I got to challenge them to kind of raise the bar.
After what I'm sure felt like forever to the men in the heels, they finally made it back. The money raised at the event will be split evenly to go to both Options and Jana's campaign to help fight against domestic abuse and sexual assault. For Tiger Media Network, I'm Alex Perez.
Thanks, Alex. Now we go to Mackenzie Cunningham for an update on Tiger sports.
After the most successful season in school history, the FHSU football team gave fans a glimpse of what's to come next fall. The Tigers hosted their annual spring game Saturday at Lewis Field Stadium in Hayes. FHSU finished the 2017 season with an 11-1 record and number 8 ranking in the final AFCA poll. The Tigers won the MIAA conference outright while going 11-0 in the regular season. FHSU lost 31-21 to Ferris State in the second round of the NCAA Division II playoffs to end the school's best season in more than 100 years of the program. The softball team wrapped up its season Monday by splitting a doubleheader with Nebraska Kearney. The Tigers won the opener 4-3 before falling 10-0 in the late game. FHSU failed to qualify for the MIAA tournament and finished the season 13-37 overall. An FHSU baseball player recently earned all-conference honors. Alex Weiss was named the MIAA Hitter of the Week April 17th. He finished the previous week with a .579 batting average, went 11 for 19 at the plate, hit 4 home runs, a double, and 6 singles. He also had a total of 10 runs batted in during the week and scored 8 runs for a team which is ranked last in the MIAA standings. And because of Alex's success on the field, he is this week's Athlete of the Week. Along with Weiss, women's track and field Alexia Deicher also earned the honor. Deicher claimed runner-up in the women's javelin at KU relays last week with a throw of 152 feet 4 inches. She currently sits third in the event in the NCAA Division II rankings. On Friday, the FHSU baseball team will host Pack the Park, sponsored by Heartland Building Center. The game is set for 7 p.m. against Missouri Western. Earlier this week, TMN's Justin Boomer Savada sat down to discuss the event with Assistant Athletic Director Matt Cook for this week's Tiger Athletics podcast.
So they're going to play Friday night at 7, and that's our Pack the Park game. So there will be a cost for the public to attend. It's $5 for adults, $3 for kids, and then but Fort Hays students are free, like always. Show your Tiger card, and you'll get in free there. And then we'll have a couple bounce houses set up for all the kids to come out and enjoy. Those will be free, so come out and enjoy the bounce houses. And then the concession specials, which is the big draw for Pack the Park.
Yep.
So you get your $1.50 drinks, $1.50 hamburgers, $1.50 hot dogs. And that is off campus. Larks Park is off campus if you've never been there. So they do serve some tasty drinks there.
Yeah.
Some alcoholic drinks are served there. And so that's part of the $1.50 drinks. So that's always a draw for some people anyway.
Free shirts will also be given away to the first 200 people in attendance, so get there early.
Tiger News team is working with KFHS Radio to bring you this week's edition of the Community Calendar.
TGIF, don't forget, as we mentioned earlier, kickstart your Friday night with an FHSU baseball game at Larks Park at 7.
Saturday night, head over to Gross Memorial Coliseum for the Jammin' Into Summer event, rescheduled from April 21st. The event will feature a carnival, live music, and food from local vendors beginning at 4.
Later, catch the Hayes Symphony Orchestra at Beach Schmidt at 7:30 to see approximately 60 musicians from Kansas.
Barn hoppers start at 8 in the Memorial Union Tuesday evening. Brush up on your old or new skills and learn how to country swing dance.
You can also head over to Beach Schmidt at 8 and see Daniel Franzi's Mean Girls phenomenon and comedian. You may know him by the phrase, "She doesn't even go here."
Final examinations begin Saturday, May 5th, and continue until Friday.
Catch the community calendar each week on KFHS Radio through the TuneIn app or by catching Tiger News Team's latest show on the Tiger Media Network YouTube channel.
Thank you for tuning in to Tiger News Team on TMN. You can watch on both Eagle Communications Channel 17 and Next Tech Channel 102. That's all we have for today. Good night.